Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Discriminating Gamer and another unboxing video. Today I'm happy to give or show you Zombicide White Death. This is the newest version of the Zombicide game. Now this is a game by Raphael Guiton, Jean-Baptiste Lulin, and Nicholas Raelt, and artwork by Jeremy Mason. I hope I didn't butcher any of those names, but I gotta say, look at the artwork in this game. Holy moly, this is just fabulous. Now this is also a game by CMON, but we all know that. Now, flip this little guy over, and what do we have? We have 1 to 6 players, 14 plus, and takes about an hour to die. Okay, now, well, okay, try not to. Live, survive, win. That's the way this game is, but oh my gosh, these games are so hard. So, White Death takes us back into, what is it, the fantasy, the medieval version. So, it's just a little bit different take on that. But I love that version. Well, I love all the versions, but I'm super excited to see this one. I think super excited is my favorite terminology. But let's see what is inside this box. What is this version of Zombicide going to give us? I don't know. Now, if I can manage to figure out how to get this plastic off, then maybe we can see something. Come on. All right. And the nice thing about these Zombicide games, the size of these boxes are always chunky, heavy, big. And man, I'll tell you what. You get what you pay for. There's a lot of stuff in these games. I love these Zombicide games. But as all you guys should know by now, Zombicide is one of my favorite games of all time. So I absolutely always love looking what's new inside these games. So as always, come on. The free content. I love how they always give us something. So nice. Now, our Zombicide book, as always, game round summary on the back, always gives you the targeting priority order. These rule books have always been fabulous. Absolutely love what they do with them. Player phase, zombie phase, end phase. There you go. And it's long too, as always. But all your scenarios in here. So it's like a 55, 56 page book with all the scenarios. Oh yeah, there you go. Nice index in the back. Okay. Always like looking at those. Another picture of that beautiful artwork. Now, these always are a little bit glossy, so I'll see if I can keep some glare out of here for you. I never promise anything. Well, okay, I promise everything. I may not deliver, but I'm going to do my best. Okay, so here's all the different game components. Of course, got some really great looking figures. I can't wait to see those. I really want to see what these abominations and all these walkers look like. I love the shaping of those. Okay, really good. Okay, let's flip through this. All your tokens, a little story. All right, and as always, the setup. Look at that horde. Look at that horde. Oh, I love it. I love it. And I really do like how they've done these trays and kept those going over the years. Such a huge improvement to this game. All right, got our basics, our line of sight. All of this looks basically the same. Read your equipment cards. You know, I'm going to try to keep a glance out. Noise tokens. Wonder if they're going back to the massive noise. Some of the games seem they kind of go away from that a little bit. All right, inventory, all your different zombies. Yeah, your walker, your brute, your runners, and of course the con abomination. The defiler, necromancer. Oh, yeah. Okay, then you got your player phases. What's this? Oh, corruption zones. So you have different corruption zones. That looks, okay. And a little beacon token that might come out. Do like, what was that? Looks like, oh, we're searching. A little torch, so you're probably going to have some dark zones. You might have to add some light to it. Oh, man. Tell you what, it is not going to take long for this game to hit the table for me. I will guarantee that. I cannot resist playing this game. I just cannot do it. Okay, our different spawn. I'm curious to see. I'll go through this a little bit later. You guys can pause and take a look at it if you want. Running out of miniatures. Never run out of miniatures. Please, never run out of miniatures. Try to find out what changes really that they've made to this game. Freeze. Oh, because it's water. Freeze token disables zombies temporarily. They skip their next activation. That is awesome. Okay, that is awesome. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, we got some special locations. So it looks like, yeah, there's like this little walkway and some stuff. Yeah, man, you know what? They keep making this game fresh. I do like it. Okay, equipment traits. Equipment skill. All right. And your some different game modes for you. Playing several necromancers, several abominations. Whew, yeah, if you really want the game to be ultra hard. Playing with 7 survivors. All right. And then we have the different quests. So we have our tutorial, and we're going to have our quest 1. Looks like we're going to already get some of this corruption zone in there. All right. Quest 2 and 3. Take a look at those. 4 and 5. We got 6 and 7. Man, I'll tell you, they give you a lot. There's never a shortage. Never a shortage. All right, and all your different skills. The one thing I wish they would do is all these skills right here, I wish they would give us just like this little handout thing. Or just something that these are all on. They may have something in there, and maybe they've done it and I just forgot about it, but because otherwise we're always going to the book. But I think they started printing the skills on the back of the individual cards, which is good too. And that helps. As long as I have them somewhere outside of this rule book, I can never remember 100% where everything is. But all right, so let's look inside this box here. And I'm pretty sure, let's see if we can get this in here. This is going to be probably all of our miniatures and whatnot. And we'll take a look at what we have. So, oh yeah. Oh, look at those. Those miniatures look great. Now, let's see if I can manage to try to get the plastic off of these without damaging anything. Oh, cool. All right, that seam broke easy. But, all right, so it looks like we're going to have all these. And these are nice. These are really super thin, and there is a ton of them. Okay, and that's probably why they're thin, is because there's so many and they would just take up a lot of space. But I don't think you need, okay, you're not really going to need, oh yeah, look at that. Look at that artwork right there. Ooh. Yeah, it's cool. Okay, you're not going to need a ton of space for those. All right, and those are just fine. Like them just the way they are. Now, our characters that we're going to have in this one. Okay, let's see if we can get this guy opened up without murdering myself. Okay. Now, here we go. Let's see. The Dragomir, I'll see if I can get these up for you so you can take a look. Here's all the different abilities you're going to get as a level up. Okay. His backstory, if you want to pause and take a look at this. Yeah, because like there's your escalation range, your Ironhide. Okay. Jenna. Oh, here, let's get these other ones out of the way. That might make it easier for you. Just take a quick look at those. Like I said, pause if you need to. Okay. But we'll definitely want to take a look at these guys right here. Okay. Hey, she just has super strength, man. Or, yeah, Lorna. Oh, the artwork. Man, this artwork is amazing. But all of CMON's games artwork is absolutely amazing, in my opinion. Oh, it's just so good. So good. And I really do like the theme of this one. This looks really cool. Okay, and this is our last character. And that's what you're going to get with all of her stuff. Okay, now let's put all that off to the side. And we're going to have, of course, our 6 trays. Okay, these are the same old Zombicide trays that we see in every single one of their games. Okay, absolutely amazing are those trays. Now, let's take a look at the cards. And I'm curious to see how these spawn cards are going to react. I'm curious to see what these equipment cards are going to look like. But, as always, there's a nice big chunk of cards here. Man, I'll tell you what. And they do fill this box. Trying to get everything back in these boxes is tough. So, I know they say sleeves for these cards, but boy, I don't know where you put them with sleeves. I've never figured that one out. All right, now, we have, of course, as you can see, based on the back, we have some different styles of cards. I love this game so much. I am going to separate these out. Okay, we're going to put them in some different piles. I'm going to show you the different piles. Okay, so that way I can keep them separated how they go. I'm pretty sure I got some starting equipment and whatnot. All right, so what are we going to get? First of all, we're going to start off with these. All right, we're going to have, let's see, I'll keep these up here for you so you can see them. Okay, this is what the new equipment's going to look like. My opinion is they're probably all going to be basically the same as the equipment stat-wise in the other games. All they do is just kind of change artwork and change what it is. I mean, that's one of the easiest ways that technically they can keep this game coming. Okay. Now, we got our guard skills. Whoop, get that on there for you, guys. Sorry about that. See, are all these the same? Guard skills, acquire this skill at the blue level. Oh, yeah. Oh, nope, we are going to get some different ones. So the bottom down here, guards damage to range, and then we got guards evade. Oh, freeze melee. So yeah, it looks like some of these are going to be a little bit different. Freeze ranged, lucky. We got marksman. So the artwork and everything's the same. Just what you get is, you don't know. Okay. Push and slippery. So I thought the first two were the same. Oh no, they actually were a little bit different. They were a little bit different. My bad. You guys are yelling at me other end of the table, aren't you? Okay, and there is a guards card that comes with this game. All right, and there you go. So, curious to see how the guard is going to come into play in this game. See, we also have this one. This is a blue back compared to the other. So, ooh, Baba Yaga's Blessing. There you go. Okay. His pestle. The Dervish Blades. Oh, nice. Whoa. So, bumped the camera and I'm throwing stuff all over the place. Man, look at that. The ice bow. That's the one we want right there. We want to be able to do that freeze damage. Oh, look at that. The storm crossbow. That thing looks cool. Yeah. All right. Excuse me. All right. And these, what are we going to get here? We got the Eyes of Brute. All right. Oh, and we got, get in there for you. Sorry. We got the runner. We got the walker. Or place one walker, place two walkers. Yeah, so these are going to be all your search cards. So you got your apples. You can discard to gain some 3 AP. Can use from the backpack, which is nice. So we got a couple of those. A couple combat shields. Oh, yeah, the crossbows. So looks like we're getting about 2 of everything so far from what I'm seeing. Dragon's Bile. Oh, there we got 4 Dragon's Biles. Smelling some Molotovs right there. Yeah. Firebolt. Got the Great Axe. Oh, man, I'll tell you what. I just want to put this game on the table and play it. I can never look at this game and not want to play it. And all the versions, I just absolutely love all the versions. So, yeah, if you got a favorite version, let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to hear about which one it is. So, I'm kind of mixed on my favorite versions right now. I've only played the Western one time. I want to play that one some more. I really love the Marvel one. The Marvel one does some really good stuff. But be curious what yours is. But then again, I still love going back to the original first and second edition of the game. I think I primarily play second edition anymore. I was just kind of locked into that first. I've kind of switched over. I'm just pretty much second right now. Okay, so then we're going to have all those torches. We're going to get a triple crossbow. Holy crud. All right, then we're going to get the war bow. Hope you guys are enjoying this artwork as much as me. And then we're going to get some water. Okay, nice. Those all look good. Okay, now what do we have in here? All right. Oh, looks like we have, there's your Necromancer cards. We have 2 Necromancer cards. They kind of slipped in. So, looks like we got Khan, the Abomination, and the Defiler Necromancer. There you go. Take a look at those. I'm going to leave those right on top because I just want to put the fear of everything in me as soon as I open this box and figure out what's going inside there. All right, everything looks good here. All right, so the only thing really different, we're going to have all our walkers and everything. Of course, you got your levels. These numbers are all going to change on a lot of these cards maybe. I'm really curious. I don't usually pay that much attention to them, but it looks like all of these walkers are basically the same. I'm guessing these brutes are all going to be the same as well. So it looks like we're going to have 4 of every one of them. And I'm assuming the runners are all going to be the same as well. Okay. Now, we're going to have these walkers. These ones are going to be 10, 8, 6, and 4. So you can actually see how many of each card is going to be shuffled in. Looks like there's 6 of those ones. Brutes are 8, 6, 4, and 4. Runners are the same. Okay, let's get those down. Man, that's kind of hard to hold on to all these cards, these tiny ones. Okay, now we have our Abominations. Now are the Abominations going to be the same? It gets an extra activation. Okay, yeah, so looks like all these Abomination cards are going to be the same as normal. But yeah, look at that. Oh, look at that artwork. Oh, just so good. Okay, then your Necromancer cards. All right, let's flip through those. Oh, did I miss a few more Necromancers? If there's drawing, yeah. Okay, all right. Then we're going to have, okay, we got the Zombie Siege. In order, spawn 1 walker in each corruption zone. Zombies may perform 1 move to climb on battlements. Oh, see, I want to see how that's going to play out. That is going to be cool. Whoops. So we got all these Zombie Siege cards. And there is a lot of these Zombie Siege cards. Okay. And then we're going to get all of our extra activations and cards. Okay, so walkers, which a bunch of those. The brutes, I hate those. All the runners. And there's your Necromancer card. The Orc Necromancer card. And Blackheart. Oh. Whew, I hope you guys are excited about this game as me. This looks really good. All right. Abomination. Just a couple more left and we are done. Okay, it looks like the bottoms of all these ones are a little bit different. Tainted Abomination and, oh, the Wolf Abomination. Whoa, just 3 reactions. Whoa, Okay, and there we go. Oh, we actually had, oh yeah, we actually had some different cards in that. Oh, I kind of messed up on my ordering a little bit. Looks like the cards are probably out of order a little bit. Okay, now I'm pretty sure all these cards were in this one, and this thing actually sits high. I'm not really sure how all those went. We'll figure all that out. But actually, we need to get these out of here because we want to look at all these miniatures. That's what we really want to look at. I mean, you can't look at a CMON game without looking at the miniatures. Okay, so let's see if I can try to get these in. See if I push that off to the side a little bit. Will that kind of help a little on the focus? Looks like it might. All right, so there you go. Okay, I'm sure there's a lot of stuff already out there on these. There's probably some good paint jobs on these, so we're just going to kind of fly through these ones a little bit. But I just want to give you an idea. I want to take a look at them to see kind of how these look. Okay, and it's mostly just these characters and the abominations and necromancers are the really cool looking ones. But I know the walkers, runners, those all look good too. But you only need to see one of the hordes of them. Oh, although as usual, they usually have what, 2 or 3 different sculpts for each one of them. Is that usually how that works? If I remember right, I think there's usually 3. And it makes it really difficult to put them all back in the box. But we manage because that's how good this game is. All right, looks like we got a little runner right there. Okay, we don't need to look at the other runner. Looks like here's another sculpt for the runner. I do notice that a lot of times the qualities of them, the runners and walkers and them, kind of dips a little bit from what the characters are, but they're in such mass horde that it's okay. But boy, look at that. Wow. And this is what I want to see. This is the, oh, yeah, look at that guy right there, man. That is a miniature. I'm sorry, that is a miniature worth painting. That is fantastic. Okay, so I'm assuming these are going to be our guards. Okay, that's sculpt number 1. All right, and if he actually goes back in the box, and then we're going to have sculpt number 2, which looks really good. I love the crossbow on him. Okay, and sculpt number 3. There you go. All right, let's get this back in here so you can see what we're doing. Okay, so this tray looks like it's just going to sit off to the side right there. Okay, these I don't need to show you. These are the same on every Zombicide game that's come out pretty much. But all your pegs, all your dice, they all work good. They're all the same. They've never changed them, and your stands. Okay, we're just going to put those off to the side. But let's see what the rest of these minis are going to look like. Okay, so we're just going to basically grab, looks like 1 from a row. Okay, we just kind of should give you a little quick idea what these sculpts look like. I'm probably going to end up missing 1 or 2 of them. Try not to too much. Trying to pay attention. Oh, that was actually the same one as the other one. All right, so we have this. I think we have this one. Okay. All right, get an idea what that sculpt looks like. Let's grab this sculpt over here. Move these out of the way. That might help my camera a little bit. So, those kind of look a little blurry. My focal's not really happening super well. I got too much stuff down below. Is what my problem is. I don't like putting my hand up there because then it just kind of gets in the way. So, all right, and what do we have? See, and I think we already saw, yeah, I think we already saw that runner. But let's go ahead and take a look at this guy because, wow, does he look. Come on, focus, focus. There we go. All right, he looks super cool. All right, and I think maybe we'll get this guy. I think we might have already seen this guy. Come on, focus. There we go. And that's him. Okay, so that's pretty much your miniatures that you're going to get inside this box. Okay, so let's put this back in here. Let's get this tray back in here. I'm going to have to figure out how all these cards go back in here too. Because I'll tell you what, I don't remember. I remember all the cards being right here, but it seems like our stack of cards grew and I just knocked them all over the place. All right, so let's see if we can get these back in because we want to be able to get this box lid closed back up. And why does it seem like we have, no, I don't know. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put the stuff underneath here, but I'm going to go back and do that. Okay. So, this is the fun part about, this is the puzzle part of the game, is getting all this stuff back in the box, because that's got to go there, that's got to go there, that's got to go there. And that's going to go on here, so squish everything down. These cards actually seem to be taller than what they were, so I think They seem to have grown. All right, now, but this is what we want to look at, is we want to look at the tokens and we want to look at the maps, and that's what I'm excited to see. So let's get these things opened up. Oh, let's see what these maps are going to look like. I want to see what these new walkway areas look like. Okay, and we'll be good to go. All right, and as always, the artwork on these boards is fantastic. Okay, flip this over, and all right, so on this side, what we're going to get is, let's look at our first tokens. Okay, that's upside down. All right, so we're going to, of course, get our exit. All right, back sides of them. Okay, as you can see, these are the ones you're going to have your hidden paces on them, or places on them. And, you know, I don't really need to punch too many of these because we all know how well these punch. Let's see, look at that. They're falling out just by me trying to move them. But here we go. Here's the boards. You know what? I'm going to kind of do this. I'm just going to leave them right there. Pull them up a little bit. Just to make sure I can get them in the camera. Looks like, I'm guessing each one of these are going to be the different zones. So we got 9 zones maybe per board. That's what it's kind of looking like. It's a little hard to see those, but I think you can make them out. If they do 9 per board, then it makes it really easy, because then you're just doing everything based off quadrants. So I know some of the other boards, man, they'll have like one big giant, you know, a huge room off to the side that you can move to, and I like you need more movement. Oh yeah, so look at it. Come over to here, up your stairs, to come across that battlement. I like it. There's a little rickshaw right there. Okay, a little door to come in here into here. So here's one big room you're going to see inside, but then everything outside. So I wonder if these little pillars are supposed to block line of sight. I don't know. So it would make, well, if they're a wall, but they could be low too. Okay, this artwork's fantastic. This is so cool looking. These are really cool looking. All right, a couple more boards, and boy, there's no shortage of boards. I'll tell you what, these look super good. I don't think this one works anymore. I think that rickshaw is done. Fallen banner, that's not good. Okay. All right. Oh, yep, come up here. We got another little balcony area. All right, and there you go. Oh, that's cool, little raised platform. That's really neat. I like that. Okay, and that is it. Okay, I think we've actually made it to the end. Whew, there is a lot, as always, in every one of these. Okay, make sure we get those in there, because everything's gonna get held in place by those. Okay, I gotta go through and figure out the cards in this one. Why are those cards seem to be a little bit taller? I know it's something I'm doing wrong. Oh, I also, you know what we forgot to put in there? Okay, so if we open this up, I forgot to put those back in there, and I know I forgot to put these back in here, so these are just gonna fit in here as well. And I'm just gonna set these, and this is where we usually have problems trying to find out, where I'm put all those. But yeah, so we have all these little cards we have to figure out. That just seems like I did something wrong there. I'm not really, my brain's not functioning. I'm just so excited about this game. Just want to get this thing on the table, get it played. There we go. We're going to put that back on top. We're going to get this lid closed. I'm going to go back later. I'm going to punch this game. I'm going to get everything set up. I'm going to get this ready to play. And there you go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Zombicide White Death, the latest version of Zombicide from CMON. Oh, man. Let me know what you guys think about this one. Are you guys tired of Zombicide yet? Or are you still loving it as much as I am? Because I just love getting this game to the table. Leave any comments down below. And as always, thank you for watching.
Please somebody help me on my feet again. And I don't know where I'm going, and I don't know where I've been.
The Discriminating Gamer, proudly serving the board game community for 14 years. In dog years.